Hello everyone, it's me, DillysSims. Welcome back to my channel. Today is floor plan day. It's been so long since I've talked to you guys. My life has been very busy. So that's why like last week all I had was fixer-uppers go up, and yeah, because I've just been so extremely busy with like life. But it's okay, because you know what that means? That means I have more stories to tell you, both today and on Speed Build Sunday. And I can't say hundreds, quite a few stories. But let me talk about the build for a hot minute. So, again, like always, I got this floor plan off of Google, and it always takes me a while to figure out the floor plan. I was surprised that I knocked this build out so quickly. And I did something uniquely different, something different that I normally don't do, and that's this like step down. Because in the floor plan, let me pull it up so I could talk about it. The living room has like a step down, and you can't really do that in The Sims without building the foundation and then deleting it. Oh, did I delete the picture? Oh no, I did. It's okay. Maybe I could talk about it from memory. Was there a 2-car garage? No. It was a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. Yeah, and I wanted this to have a cottage-like feel. Like this would be a house that you would rent when you go, I was gonna say camping, like when you go to the snow, rent a cabin. I want it to be like a real family home that someone would own, but it's also a house that you would use only on certain occasions, like when you go to the snow or when you go hiking or something. I know I say this, but I am horrible, absolutely horrible at making houses that look ugly. I do my very best to make them look like Better Homes and Gardens magazine homes. The outside, I hate. My number one pet peeve with floor plans is the roofing. I hate the roofing. With all of my heart, I hate the roofing. Because I feel like the roofing it's just ugly. Like, ugly. Just ugly. That's all I have to say, is it always just looks ugly. No matter what I try to do, it's like the floor plans are always huge. I feel like they're an unnecessarily huge size, but I get it, they're made for like us Americans. So our houses compared to like the rest of the world are like huge. Even our small houses are still like bigger than other country small houses. Like if you watch, what's that show called? House Hunters International. Like if you watch House Hunters International, I watched a couple of those shows, and they're like, this is our small house, and you wanted a house that was whatever by whatever, and it's like tiny, and they're like, this isn't big enough. Because, you know, they're Americans looking for houses in like, I don't know, Mexico or anywhere actually, because it's international, in Italy and whatnot, and all the houses everywhere else in the world are super small. Americans are the only ones that are like, I'm privileged and I need a big house, which I'm talking shit right now, but I also want a big house myself, because if you didn't know this, my dream house is a 4-bedroom what is words right now? A 4-bedroom 3-bathroom house with a white picket fence and a detached house in the backyard. Nothing too big. Just so when the time comes, I can move my parents in there and take care of them, because they're, you know, everyone gets old and becomes elderly. Yeah, but the roofing, I hate it. I hate roofing every single time I do oh my gosh, I was gonna call it a fixer-upper, a floor plan. And seeing that closet reminds me, one thing in The Sims that Sims need is like one wardrobe. But us humans need a whole bunch of storage space. So I have to improvise every single time and make and fit storage space. So like in the hallway, you won't see it yet, I'll point it out to you when we get there. I put a up and down cabinet, I don't know what it's called. Is that what it's called? An up and down cabinet? I put a cabinet in the hallway to make storage because in the picture it says storage. And in the bathroom it also comes with it. Every bathroom has storage too, but luckily we do have like storage items that work well for the bathrooms. This house is just so cute. I love it. And I absolutely love the Sims 4 cats and dogs stuff. And they work so well with the Parenthood pack. Like if I had to pick any 2 packs that I would use for the rest of my life, it would be those 2 packs. And that's saying something because I really love a lot of the stuff from like Vintage Glamour. Ooh, and what's the apartment one? What's the apartment one called? With Sam Aishino? It's not. City Living. Oh my gosh, I couldn't think of it. City Living. I really like the City Living expansion pack too. Or that's not even an expansion pack. Is it an expansion pack? I don't know I don't know how to tell the difference. I know the difference between like stuff packs and then everything else is an expansion pack. Whether I want it to be or not, it's an expansion pack. But those 3 are definitely my favorite. City Living, Cats and Dogs, Parenthood. Because the Parenthood counters, in love with. The tile, like, for like bathrooms and stuff, love it. The Parenthood pack nailed those 2 items. I wish they came with more beds, but that's a personal problem. It used to be that the Sims were like, we were so low with choices of beds, like we were very limited. But then something happened and we got more beds and then we were like, we want counters now! And I don't know, EA, just give us more everything. Just give us a little bit more of everything with every single expansion pack that comes out. I think that's enough of talking about the build, because you guys, I know you guys don't care about the build. You want to hear me talk for long periods of time, and that's fine, because I like to talk for long periods of time. So let me see, let's go through my list. Oh, here's Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was last Thursday here in America, and whoever celebrates Thanksgiving, happy late Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is not my favorite holiday. I personally think that it's a good holiday for you to see your family, and it's a good reason for you to see family and stuff that you don't see often, and to take one time out of the year to be like, hey, this is the day we're all getting together, and we're gonna see each other, we're gonna catch up. I think that's great. Same thing with like Valentine's Day. Because Valentine's Day, if you're a couple and you don't have time to set aside, I think that's like a nice time one day out of the year where you're like, hey, no matter how busy we are gonna make time this one day, you know? But, I don't know, I get to see my family enough, so I could care less about seeing my family. That sounds horrible. I know it sounds super horrible, but it's like, the family that I do want to see is the family I don't see on Thanksgiving. And I just hang out with my grandparents, which I love them too. But I don't know. I don't care for the holiday itself and the ideas and practices. When I told my mom about like Thanksgiving and what it's all about, you know, about the white people taking the Indians' land and like giving them smallpox, she was like, I don't believe that's what Thanksgiving's about. I believe it's about getting together with family and being thankful for what you have. And I was like, Mom, why do you have to try to make everything wholesome? Stop. Stop it right now. But, you know, to each their own. This is my own personal belief. But when it comes to my own personal Thanksgiving, I think it's just It's too much work. I think it's too much work and it's unhealthy. It's everyone I have talked to or talks to me about Thanksgiving, they're like, oh, I love Thanksgiving because I get to stuff myself like a fat pig. And you know what? That's fine. Go for it. I'm not like fat shaming or pig shaming right now. Me personally, I don't like to eat a lot. I don't like the way it feels. So I tried not to eat a lot. And that includes Thanksgiving. I eat just a little bit. I'm happy. I get full, but I'm not like stuffing myself like some of my family members do. Yeah, but my grandparents came over, we ate, and I just also feel like it's a bunch of work for like an hour or so. And I did something new this year, because I've never gone Black Friday shopping ever in my entire life. Actually, that's a lie. That is a lie. But I'll get to that part when I get there. I didn't know I used to go Black Friday shopping when I was a kid, but that's a story for later down the road. I have another like 10 minutes to talk to you guys. So, we have Thanksgiving lunch because my grandparents, they eat at certain times for, I don't know what reason, but that's their own preference to eat at whatever designated times. And so we ate about 2 o'clock, and we were all done eating around 3:30 maybe. That's a good guesstimation. And then we cleaned up. I started working on some sim videos, and when I was working on girls. When I was working on girls, my best friend Heather texted me, and she was like, hey, do you want to go Black Friday shopping? And I was like, I don't know, because I live in constant fear of Black Friday. Like, not in constant fear, because, I mean, Black Friday only comes, like, once a year. Unlike Christmas, that comes around for 4 months out of the year. But that's a different story for a different day. I was like, oh, I don't know. I really don't like Black Friday shopping. She's like, please, I really need another TV for my house. Because her and her ex broke up, so she took the TV. And I was like, okay, fine, I guess. It'll be an experience. I like experiences, and I need shit to talk about on YouTube. So that's exactly what I did. I went with her, and Target actually, surprisingly, wasn't horrible. We only went to Target, but it was not bad. And, I have to talk about what I bought my mom, but I'll get there. And, sorry, I just like keep hopping around. Obviously it's been a while since I did a voiceover. You can always tell when it's been a while because I stutter. My brain goes a million miles per hour. I do not breathe. Yeah. But I went with Heather Black Friday shopping it was Black Friday shopping on Thanksgiving. It keeps getting earlier. So it'll be like Black Friday shopping before Thanksgiving. Black Friday is expanding just like Christmas expands. And surprisingly, like I said, it wasn't as horrible as I thought it was gonna be. It was surprisingly chill. And Heather was looking at the TVs, and luckily one of my friend's boyfriends was there. And we were looking at the TVs, and his name is Zach, and Zach came up and he was like, oh, hey guys, and I was like, oh, hey Zach. And Heather didn't recognize him at first, but that's okay. And, that was a weird thing I did with my mouth. Anyways, so I was like, hey Zach, and he's like, do you need help with anything? And I was like, we're looking for TVs. And he's like, okay, did you want anything that's like on sale, or are you just looking for a TV? And I was like, it's Black Friday. What do you mean, are we looking for something that's on sale? Obviously, we're looking for something that's on sale. And he's like, okay, well, all the TVs that are on sale, and this is how they get you Black Friday shopping. He's like, they're over by the toilet paper. And we're like, oh, okay, thanks, Zach. So for some reason, the technology department was like crowded with people. Like, I was so afraid that somebody's gonna like pickpocket me. For some reason, there was a bunch of people only in that condensed space of Target. Everyone was like in the video game section, toy section. But this is how they get you. They put the TVs in the places you'll never think about looking for them. Because the TVs were in the toilet paper section and the frozen food section. So like, let's say you were at Target on Black Friday and you were like, I'm really hungry and I would really love some frozen chicken nuggets. And I don't know why you would go to Target to buy some frozen chicken nuggets on Black Friday, but you couldn't open the door because there's like piles of TVs there blocking the doors. That's how they get you. I didn't know that. And so Heather ended up getting a wonderful TV that was retailed originally for like $1,000, but she got it for like $500, and I was like, girl, it's beautiful. And it was a smart TV, and I was like, just get it. Which, I'm a horrible friend for saying that, and I now realize that because I was looking at my credit card statement, and just, oh my gosh, the last like month alone, I like to save money, but lately I've been on a Christmas shopping bender, and I'm like, I got paid, make it rain! And I usually do all of my shopping online for the most part. Sometimes in between classes, if I have like time, I'll stop at Ross, see what they have, throw some stuff into my cart. But again, like, for some reason Black Friday is getting bigger, but so is Cyber Monday. So I love Cyber Monday. It's like Black Friday, but except I don't have to leave my house. And this year, I decided to see what was going on, what was on sale for Black Friday. And then Amazon was having like a Thanksgiving Cyber Monday thing going on. And I was like, what? My mind blew up. And I'm gonna tell you guys what I got my mom, because it was such a great deal. I was so shook about how great the deal was. I got my mother a Roomba. Those things retail for like $300 to $500. I got it for, with the warranty, $167. And I was like so happy with my purchase because like I said, those things retail for like $300 to $500. So I got it for like half-ish, even less. I love online shopping. And okay, let me finish my other story. I know this was a complete mess. Everything I said today was a complete mess. But, so I went with Heather, we bought her TV, and it wouldn't fit in my car. And we took my car. So I had to call my mom, and we waited in the parking lot, and we fidgeted trying to fit the TV into my little itty-bitty car, and it wouldn't fit. So finally my mom showed up, we loaded it into our truck, my family truck, and I helped Heather set it up, and I went home, and I was talking to my mom about Black Friday shopping, and I was like, there's a lot of people who bring their kids. And she's like, yeah, I used to do that with you. And then I was like, what? I do not have memories of my mom taking us Black Friday shopping. Like, at all. No memory. And she was like, yeah, this is what I would do. I would take you guys, and then I would, like, leave you guys in the cart, and I would tell you to scream if somebody tried to, like, grab something out of the cart or grab one of you. And I was like, whoa, Mother of the Year. Just kidding. I know it's hard to be a parent, so yeah. So, unknowingly, I went Black Friday shopping when I was a kid. And then I grew up to hate Black Friday shopping because I grew up and it seemed like after the morning of Black Friday or the day after, the news would blow up with like stories of people going crazy, people being trampled at Walmart for a Tickle Me Elmo, or like a little old woman pepper sprays 25 people in line, or, you know, something crazy ridiculous like that. But I guess I'm gonna give you guys food for thought today, and I'm gonna say, no matter how scared you are, and even though you don't know whether or not you did it as a child, do not be afraid to try something new. I was very happy with Heather's purchase, and I was also very happy with my purchase of, you know, my mom's Roomba. But try something new, go out there, explore the internet, even on days where you think there's no sales going on. This is just a lecture about, like, going online and looking up sales. Just constantly be on the lookout for sales because they're everywhere. Whether you want it to be or not, they're everywhere. And I'm coming close to the end of the video, guys, so if you want to play with this house, you can download it off the gallery by searching my name, DillysSims, or by looking up this house in the gallery under its name, The Simple Life. That's a nod to one of my favorite TV shows, The Simple Life, with Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie. And if you ever want to see a floor plan you find online realized in The Sims, just email me. My email's in the description below, and here come pictures now. What a beautiful home. Don't you just want to rent this house? And like, subscribe, comment, do all those fun YouTube things, and I will catch all of you guys next time. Bye, everybody.